Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and today we have with us the OnePlus X from OnePlus and the Lenovo Vibe S1 from the house of Lenovo. Both phones come very close in terms of pricing and, as a matter of fact, also in feature set. And in this video, we are going to compare these side by side and tell you which one you should pick between these two phones. Let's get started with our comparison. Start with the design of the phones, and the first thing that you would notice is that the Lenovo Vibe S1 is slightly bigger. It's taller, wider and thicker compared to the OnePlus X, which is sleeker and is much tightly packed compared to the Lenovo Vibe S1, which comes with a rather unique design with a curved back which feels much natural and more comfortable in hand, and it has these slightly soft brushed sides all around, which looks very premium and nice. On the other hand, you get all metal rail design here, which comes with the slight grooves which adds to the grip, but the back is more glossy on the OnePlus, as you can see here, which on the other hand on Vibe, because of the curved glass, you don't feel that much of reflection, and both are fairly resistant to fingerprint smudges. In terms of absolute design and feel in hand, I find both phones to be very attractive and nice. And if you look at the display brightness, I find that the OnePlus X is slightly brighter when it comes to display, but overall both are very attractive when it comes to overall visual appeal and design. They both come with 5-inch full high definition display, and the quality of display used on both, even the viewing angles, contrast and the blacks, etc., are very close and comparable, and they are very good when it comes to touch responsiveness. They both come with bezel buttons, but on OnePlus you can also have software buttons if you want. There is a setting available. Here you have only touch capacitive buttons on the bezel. One bad thing which is there in both is that the buttons are not backlit, so you will find it slightly hard when you have to use them in dark. After display design, let's talk about SIM options. They both come with dual SIM support and they both come with expandable memory. There is an option of using second SIM card slot, which is a hybrid SIM card slot, as the memory card slot, and you can expand the memory on either of these by up to 128 gigs. That's a lot of expansion. When it comes to internal memory capacity, there is 16 gigs of internal memory on the OnePlus X, whereas there is 32 gigs of internal memory on the Lenovo Vibe S1, which is a plus. You may not need to expand the memory because you already have plenty of it available. Talking about the speakerphone quality, the audio loudness on the Lenovo Vibe S1 is definitely the best. It's hands down winner when it comes to audio quality, and we have covered that in full review of the Vibe S1. The links are provided in the description section below, where you can check that. And the OnePlus X is not that loud. It is clear though, but it's not comparable in loudness compared to the Vibe S1. It is really punchy and deep sound. Now let's talk cameras. On the rear of each of these, there is a 13 megapixel sensor which comes with the LED flash, but on front you will find an 8 megapixel shooter on the OnePlus X, whereas you get an 8 megapixel plus 2 megapixel on the Lenovo Vibe S1, which comes with dual camera setup, and it's world's first front facing dual camera setup phone. It comes with some really exciting features, like you can take picture and cut out yourself from the selfie and put a custom background, or you can also use the custom background effect or defocus effects, etc. It does so by analyzing the depth of the frame using the secondary 2 megapixel sensor, which gives you some really cool effects. The quality of images taken with the rear facing cameras are comparable on both, and in fact I can show you some samples that I have taken recently before starting this video. They are very close in quality and in terms of detailing, but when it comes to front facing cameras, I find that the pictures taken with the Vibe S1 are slightly better in quality, and output of Vibe S1 is slightly better. As you can see here, this is the selfie that I took with both of these under same lighting conditions, and I find that the picture taken with Vibe S1 is more natural, is more clear and is more crisp. It also kicks in some of the beauty modes, and they are again very close, but I find S1 to be performing better. So when it comes to overall camera performance, S1 has a slight edge. In terms of benchmarks and specifications, you get a 1.7 gigahertz octa-core CPU on the Vibe S1, whereas you get a Crate 400 2.3 gigahertz quad-core 801 CPU by Snapdragon on the OnePlus X. This is an older generation CPU but is fairly fast and responsive. On Antutu, we got a score of around 37 to 38,000 on the OnePlus X, whereas uh, on the Vibe S1, this performance is much higher, close to 44, 45,000, and this one performs better and heats up less. This one reaches easily 41, 42 degrees, which is the OnePlus X. While playing the same games, the Vibe S1 stays much cooler at 35, 36 degrees and does not go beyond 36 degrees, which is a good thing. It does not heat up as much and gives you better performance compared to the OnePlus X. They are both powered by 3 gigs of RAM and the software is vastly different here. There is Oxygen OS implemented on top of the Android Lollipop on the OnePlus X, whereas you will find Vibe UI, which is a custom UI by Lenovo. It is also very smooth and very responsive. The benefit here is that it uses a 64-bit architecture, whereas the Snapdragon 801 is not 64-bit compatible, so the performance is better on the Vibe S1 when it comes to absolute performance. There is also Secure Zone software which has been provided by Vibe, which lets you create a personal profile or a work profile which are separate or different from each other. These features are not available on the Oxygen OS that you get on the OnePlus X. Talking about the battery capacity, there is a 2500 milliamp battery on the Vibe S1, whereas there is 2525, which is slightly higher, approximately 1% higher battery on the OnePlus X. And they are both well optimized for battery usage, so battery life will be comparable, considering that the Vibe S1 is slightly more powerful when it comes to performance. The battery may last slightly longer on the OnePlus X compared to the Vibe S1, but you would not find a significant difference there. And finally, price and value for money. The OnePlus X is on sale for 17,000 rupees or 16,999, whereas you get the Lenovo Vibe S1 at 15,999 or 16,000 rupees. So it is lower on cost, gives you better audio, has more internal memory, has better front-facing cameras, and a very appealing curved design on the back. So it comes really close and gives a very tough competition to the OnePlus X. And if I have to pick either of these, I would say both are very good offerings in the price segment, and they are both excellent phones when it comes to absolute performance. But if I have to pick one, I would probably go with Lenovo Vibe S1 because of this curved design and better audio quality and better front-facing cameras. If you want to pick either of these, I'm leaving direct links in the description section below where you can buy either of them at the best price. Links are provided in the description section. This is all we have on this comparison. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and for more such videos and comparisons, stay subscribed by pressing the red subscribe button. I hope to see you on my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.